Hello and welcome to another one of my DIY videos. So we're dealing with the Lexus RX450 2016. This is the F Sport model, but I'm assuming all of the RXs are going to have very similar ways of dealing with this. So the problem I had was this button here was sticking, so it wouldn't push down, so the maps button wasn't working. You had to give it a couple of smacks, well, gentle smacks by the way, don't break it, and then it would start to work, but it'd be when you push it down, it'd come up really slowly. I had the same issue with this button here, and this one wouldn't even go back at all. It was that stuck. These two were absolutely fine, and the joypad was fine as well. Now, to get this out, I was a little bit worried whether it's bolted or screwed in or how. So I saw a couple of tutorials on YouTube, which means that at first you need to remove this panel here. I don't know which side's which one, it does say, but there's these two panels go on each side, somewhere around here. I think it's this one here. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think it's this one here. So that goes in like that, that sits there. All you need to do is you need to pull it out from here, and then slowly it'll come out, and then you just slide it back. You don't even need to slide it back because there's no clip, just pull it out. And the same with the other side one as well, and that one kind of, I think, goes here or something like this. Hold on, like that there. That just goes like that, and you just push them back in. Now, to take this thing out, it's very simple. All you do is you just put this in here. You just make sure the armrest is open, and all you do is from the side, you just lift it up. So you might want to lift up that, and then from here just tug it up. Don't be worried, it's not going to break. And once it's pulled out, you got these little red clips. That's all that's holding it down, nothing else. Typical Japanese design, very easy to take out. Now, the next step was a little bit more trickier, so you just make sure you got fine hands. I say fine hands, that sounded weird, but make sure you got you're quite careful with the way you're going to be dealing with this, because you're going to take this part out. Now, to give it a good clean, there's a lot of people on the net say, oh, you spray this, spray that. So I use this Halford's electrical contact cleaner. As you can see, I've given it a clean. It's not messed up the buttons or taken off the signs. So that's from Halford's. I used that, no problems. But it still didn't work. It was still sticky. And from the signs, it looked like it was coffee. Typical, isn't it? So with this, all you do is you need to take this module off, right? So there's one screw there, one screw there, one screw there, and one screw there. And when you take this off, sorry, I'm in my robe, not feeling the best today. Yeah, and it is a Liverpool one, so if you're a United fan, I'll try to complete this video within 7 minutes. Sorry, that was a cheeky joke. Anyway, once you've taken them 4 bolts off, the screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you take this off, take it off in this direction like that, because there's a wire here that connects to the board inside. So you don't want to take it off. You don't want to lift it up and break that, okay? So when you take it off like that. So it's flat there, and then there's a little clip plug. Just pull that out. This whole thing comes to the side. When you open that, I should have really made a video. It's a bit daft of me to do this now, but anyway, when this is off, there's 4 more screws, very similar to these ones, exactly the same, right? There's 4 more screws. There'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's got a motherboard on it, a very small motherboard. You unplug, disconnect the motherboard, put it onto the side. There's a little cushion in there for the buttons. That cushion is for these 2 buttons. Okay, so make sure you don't lose that. When you take that out, motherboard's on one side, this whole assembly, this thing will come out in your hands alone. And you don't need to worry about tipping it upside down or not, because they're locked in with little clips. Now, what I did is this one had 1 clip here, 1 clip there, and 1 clip on the inside. So with carefully with a fine screwdriver. If you open them clips, you'll be able to take this whole casing off where the map sits on, this map button. So the shell underneath and then the map button goes on top. You can take it off, give it a good clean. Do the same with these two buttons as well. Once it's cleaned, reverse the process, put it back in place, make sure the clips are plugged in. I did put the plugs in, didn't I? Shit. Yeah, I did. Oof. I thought I forgot there. But put the plugs back in. Again, this harness, make sure you clip that in properly and then reverse the process. Put it flat on top, screw it all in together, and then plug it back in, and there you go. So I'm going to pause the video now while I put this back in, and I'll show you, okay? There you go. I paused the video for probably no more than 10 seconds. And there it is. It's all done. Nicely done. So that's working fine, as you can see. No problems there. Joystick is working fine. Oh, by the way, you can take this joystick off. Just give it a little bit of a pull. Gentle pull, and it'll come off. That's not a problem. So you'll be absolutely fine with that. And that's it, really. There's nothing else. And then just put them plastic leather covers back on the side, and that's it. You're done. My next investigation is going to be radio button's not working, media button's working, eject button's not working, forward button's not working. That's pressing in, that's pressing in. You can see, but this one's not pressing in, that one's not pressing in, that one's pressing in, that one's not pressing in. So under the relaxed warranty, I'm going to go into Lexus. I've got it booked in to get that checked out. I have no idea what that is, and there's no way on earth there's any signs of any gunk being stuck in here, because I've had a proper look at it. But yeah, that's it really. So if you find this useful, I did say within 7 minutes, didn't I? And it is 7 minutes. Might as well just wait 5 more seconds to make it bang on 7, 0, 0.